Constructors is hiring. We're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. We offer competitive wages, great benefits, brand new service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for our shop and multiple field technicians. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at constructorslincoln.com.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Vershan Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old-fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with Taco Night on Mondays or Whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Early break.
All I can still picture is him talking to Bill Murray's son. And that was one of my, I could just see him. Hey, listen, your dad was awesome in stripes, but you need to shuddy. You need to shuddy.
Shut your mouth,
Shuddy.
Mr. Murray.
Yes, your dad was incredible. And what about Bob? Just stop.
I've never heard shuddy before.
Hey, I love Groundhog.
I'm going with that now forever. I love
With Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Bush from 6 to 9 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershan Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershan Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown.
Husker Hall of Famer Terrell Farley.
Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
and Jake Bockoven. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Another day. Another day on this side. Nebraska football, spring ball is here. Nebraska champions. We got 2 of them. Second place all time. Shout out to them as well. Man, shout out to all Nebraska sports. Shout out to the people in Lincoln, Omaha, and the surrounding and neighboring cities, towns, and states. It's the Captain Show. Fastest 2 hours in radio. I'm with
the Black Shirt
and
Bach.
Power
By
Bauer
Infrastructure.
Bauer
Underground. Bach, give me some.
Excavating.
Sheesh.
Hello. Oh, okay.
Sheesh. What's wrong with him, Bach?
I don't know.
He's getting ready to go in on you.
I know.
He said, but he was
juice.
He looked frustrated about that mic. Were you all right?
Yeah.
You look a little frustrated about that, about the way the mic was going.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
But you've even had this sinister smirk on your face since I seen you. You had this sinister smile. And I'm just wondering, what in the world is that sinister
when I see you
smirk and smile on your face?
When I see you say John go out, I just said
Oh,
this
my
guy right here. He is a tomfoolery when it comes to picking games, man.
My heart sinks, man. I'm done with March Madness.
2 and out.
I don't care who plays.
I'm glad because I don't think after you picked the Eagles, if St. John's would have won after you picked them, I don't think we would ever live it down.
I'm quite not, but it's okay. I mean, they're going home. Simple as that. Listen, may the strong survive, and what you see is the strongest are surviving. This is the first time. What do we got? Do we have 15 teams from one conference in the Sweet 16?
7, but it feels like it.
There seems like 15 teams in the Sweet 16. Who are the 7? What do you mean 7?
So 7 from the SEC, 4 from the Big 10, 4 from the Big 12, and 1 ACC.
Perfect. Can you give me the teams from the Big 10?
Yeah, Michigan and Michigan State are both alive still in the South region. Maryland is still alive in the West region, and Purdue still alive in the Midwest region.
Who Purdue? You talking about Purdue? We've been talking bad about Purdue, and Purdue is saying, "Shut up, shut up."
Last year's runner-up.
Y'all forgot about us?
You gotta give them credit, yeah. After losing Zach Edey, a lot of people wrote him off.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing: what we don't figure out about college basketball, it's just like college football. Whoever has the NIL money wins. There's no more Cinderella teams gonna defeat these big boys because they're paying for what they get, and that's why my bracket is so well picked.
Here we go.
You know, to be ranked 67th in the 67,000 in the nation out of 23.
You up to what?
63,000.
Man, don't give a guy that loves to toot his own horn.
Well, you know, I'm not tooting my horn.
Gas to do it.
It's called bracketeering.
Well, can we hear your last few brackets? Can we hear who you got? Where you at now? Because we're in Sweet 16. So let's see how good your bracketeering is, because you should get better, not worse.
Yeah.
How many teams did you pick to go to Sweet 16, first of
all? 12.
That's getting it done.
Good number.
I mean, you get Bach.
I haven't even checked my bracket because it's not currently doing all that well. But I do want to say congrats to Nate Jaster. And I don't know if that's his name, but that's his bracket name in our 93.7 The Ticket pool. Out of all those 23 million or whatever you just said right now, he sits 53rd. And it was as high as 11th one time when I checked him. Yeah. He's only missed one. He only mispicked Iowa State. He picked Iowa State over Ole Miss. He has Iowa State losing in the next round in the Sweet 16. This happened further in the Sweet 16, so he could still do pretty well moving forward. His champion is Tennessee, but yeah, he might just win the whole thing.
That Tennessee's gonna hurt him though.
Well, we'll see.
I don't think Tennessee's strong enough to.
What you say his name was?
Nate Jaster.
Shout out to Mr. Nate Jasker or Jasper.
Thanks for
which one?
Jaster.
Thanks, Bob.
Shout out to Nate Jaster.
As far as the ticket goes, I think Nick is currently tied at 12th in the 93.7 The Ticket poll, but he has Iowa State in his championship game and they're out. So
well, but wait a minute though. So the Nate Jasker is in our poll?
He's in our poll, yeah.
But nationally, he's 53rd.
Nationally, he's 53rd.
Holy
of like
smokes.
23 million or 14 million, whatever it is.
So wait, what is he in our poll?
He's number 1.
Oh, I was about to say. I thought you said Nick was. I was going to say, how do those numbers match up? He's number 1. Wow. Is he from Nebraska?
I don't know where he's from. I'm hoping that he's listening and can text in or something. I want to know more about
Nate.
how he picked all these games. He's basing it Nostradamus there.
We need some secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kicking my butt. You know,
you don't know. You're not a basketball guy.
No, whatever.
You're just doing a great job being where you're at.
My bracket says so. So out of I'm 99.5, like I said, percentile.
That's pretty darn good.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're going to this. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Come on, man. We're on radio, man. You can't just be at the counting out loud. It's just like we're supposed to wait for you to count out loud. No, anyway, shout out to Nebraska again, the wrestling team. Second overall, 117 points in the NCAA championships. In Philly, national champs was Lovett and Taylor. Had 9 All-Americans, lead the Huskers to the best finish in school history. So you got to give a special thanks. Somehow, some way, Mr. Manning has got these young men headed and trending in the right direction. Hopefully next year we can get into that number 1 spot. But to have 2 national champs, that's getting it done.
Oh, yeah.
And Taylor has a special place in my heart because me and his dad was close friends growing up. And let me just tell you, he was a heck of an athlete in his own right. And just to know that the obstacles of what that young man had to overcome with some things that has happened in his family, to his siblings, to his dad, I think you gotta take your hat off to him. For him to focus and do something like win the national championship and bring it back to Lincoln, for all the people in Omaha, it just shows you how if you give an Omaha athlete an opportunity, hopefully they'll give you a national championship.
Mm-hmm. Good luck. Congratulations to DP, man, who was out there giving us some great coverage of the national championship wrestling out there. He was close up. I seen some stuff he had doing. That was good for the wrestling. That's a positive step in trying to build a winning program, which they've been good for last couple of years.
I think people are missing the boat of DP being there though, a little bit.
Yeah.
Here's why. I think because you see DP there. Yeah, you see DP after the wins post. But see, I think DP has been more important before the wins.
Yeah.
I think the knowledge, the energy that he's pouring into those young men before the matches is, to me, why. And listen, they got to go out and do it. But to have a cheerleader like DP on your side, listen, man, and there's nothing like having number 1 cheerleaders all over the place. That's what Nebraska fans are, and that's what we got to understand as Nebraska football players. We got to give it back to them.
Yeah. And obviously, I mean, it's like you were saying, they've done really well over the years since Mark Manning's been here, 24, 25 years, whatever it's been. But they've never been this good, that second place finish. And I got to say, Takedown Tuesday, I mean, that's probably got to be the reason. That's got to be right. I mean, that's here at 93.7.
I'm just saying, man.
There's one thing that's new here. That's it. So, maybe it's those guys.
When in Rome, do as the Romans do. But if it works and it's a winning recipe, why not continue to use it?
And it helps the show out too better for them because now people tune in a lot more to hear these stories of what went on in Philadelphia or how close they were, or having 2 young men win it since Jordan Barrows last won it in 11 or something.
Well, it's been a long time since 2.
Yeah,
sometime in the 80s, I believe. Yeah. But it's been a long time since 2 of them. We had 2 national champions at the same time.
Yeah, so that's great.
By the way,
they're young.
Yeah,
they're young.
Yeah. Well, Rich Lovitz, he will be he's a senior, but a lot of the team is young.
When I say they're young, I mean the wrestling team overall is a young team. It's not an old team. Like, you don't have 5 seniors getting ready to bounce, do you? You might have 1 or 2. I don't know what that number is. We'll look and see. But I'm saying they're a young team. I know Taylor's young, so
What's the heavyweight guy that lost this weekend? Bob, did you see that? It's a heavyweight.
Yeah, Minnesota's Gabe Stevenson. It was almost like the I compared it earlier to like Mike Tyson losing when he finally lost in boxing.
Oh, really?
Or Ronda Rousey when she was on a run in UFC.
Sure.
He was kind of that guy in NCAA wrestling. He's already actually made appearances in pro wrestling. He's won Olympic medals, and he goes down. And they were calling it when they called it live. They said it was maybe the greatest upset in wrestling history. So
wow.
It was a pretty big moment.
Now you see when people talk about that match because they say he didn't try at the end. They say he didn't try to stop the point or even score a point. But
what are you saying, Todd?
I don't know. I mean, but this guy is huge if you see him, though.
I got it. I will check him out next segment.
That's heavyweight, ain't it, Bob?
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Yeah, he is.
How about the women's basketball team falling to Louisville?
Well, I think Louisville, I watched that game in and out, and Louisville just had they matched everything that Nebraska had. I think they was just more athletic than us, and they just beat us. I mean, you can say what went wrong and what didn't happen, but you had your chance. You had a good chance, but at the end, I think Louisville was just a better team.
Yeah, but I was listening to the press conference, and you would have thought that their coach was making a pitch for the freshman phenom. What's her name? Prince?
Britt Prince. Yeah.
Britt Prince. I don't know if you guys listened to it, but if you can out there in Captain's Country, go back and listen to Louisville's coach basically give her all of the juice in America and then some. You know what I mean? Talk about how her recruiting was coming out. I know her parents. And so it's like, for him to say that, you would have thought that Nebraska won. But again, in this climate, you got to be so careful with this whole tamper. It's not tampering. With this whole, hey, you want to come with me? I got more money. We can win championships.
Well, now the girls feel like they shouldn't have went to the NCAA tournament because now you got a freshman phenom who's coming to an all season. The transfer portal opened today for basketball.
See, that's the part I'm talking about.
Still teams playing, but at the same time, they can have somebody talk to you. Now that's the bad thing about it. But I think she's a Nebraska girl all the way. I think she stays, but just this world of temptations out here and how much they can offer you. $1 million might make anybody move.
Oh yeah,
it'd make you move, wouldn't it?
Yeah, two times.
Hey, Terrell, we got $1 million for you. You think you can relocate to Portland, Oregon?
Hey, I'm there.
How about Alaska? Would you go to Alaska?
If I ain't got to go out, if I ain't got to go outside, and if I can take my
you gotta go outside.
I take my P5 with me, Bob.
You can take it with you.
I'm good.
Come on, man.
I'm good.
I know you got to go outside in Alaska, though.
For what?
Well, you got to go. I don't know.
For what?
Food.
No.
Uber it in?
Yep.
Oh, God. Are you the type of dude that Uber Walmart? Do you get groceries from Walmart?
Just no. I have before. Not me.
Really?
Not
Block,
me.
You get groceries
Not
from Walmart?
Me.
Have you ever ordered?
Yeah, but I just don't do it online. Yeah.
How's that? What do you mean?
I mean, I've walked in and got groceries from Walmart before, but I don't order online.
I'm talking about pre-order.
No, I've not done
like
that.
Go online and order your stuff, and then either you can go pick it up or they'll deliver it.
I haven't done that yet.
No? Would you ever?
Probably not at this point. I think it's been around long enough that if I really wanted to, I would have done it by now. But
that's fair. How about
if they said it was some toxic stuff outside, Baca, you had to order grocery, but the grocery store guys was good. They had suits on. They could walk the food to your door. What would you do?
You're taking me back to COVID. I think that's pretty much what's going on then. Yeah.
Hey, did y'all see what's the girl name from South Carolina? UCLA. Juju
Watkins from
Juju
USC?
Watkins. She was sitting with the quarterback from Washington, the Commanders.
Oh yeah, Jaden Daniels. That's right. Yeah.
And then his mom just boom sits in the middle of them. So it's been going around internet all day.
What are you saying, Todd?
Moms needs to mind her business.
Back off. Mom is probably the reason why he's there.
Juju's a nice girl.
We're not saying that is, but Juju's got to get through mom first to get to Juju. Or wait, Juju's got to get through mom to get to
Jaden.
There you go.
Well, it looked like they was having a good conversation.
They were.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah.
And mom put the kibosh on it. It's over.
Yeah.
Done. Come talk to me now. Now you talk to me to get to him. Listen, if I had an opportunity to be in that position, I would want my mom to police my potential wife, partner, right?
Well,
I would.
You got to get
You
to
wouldn't?
that stage first, though.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, both of them have probably some pretty good bank accounts, put it that way.
Well, see, they're not looking at that like their bank accounts. How do they mesh? They're looking at it as far as I would believe, how do they mesh as a couple, not bank accounts.
Mama's worried about bank accounts.
Why? She's got bread.
Mama's worried about the girl from Watts, California, probably.
Yeah, well,
she
might want to let Juju in then. If Juju comes from
by the way,
stock.
I got 13 teams in.
Out of 16?
Yeah.
Are you Nostradamus?
What?
Bach should be asking you.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Are you Nostradamus?
I don't know why Bach don't ask me for help. I've been doing
because
this.
He feels like he's a basketball player and you should know nothing about football.
Well, Bach
I'll tell you why.
Bach looks at 3-point percentages. That's why that's what he goes off.
Oh, is that what it is?
Who is the best three?
The best threes?
Yeah.
Who is the most?
Yeah. And like I tell them, these teams are not playing on their home court, Bach.
No, they're not.
No home
you
court
said
advantage.
that. Listen, man, you are gaining in your knowledge.
Well, I'm just saying.
Good job.
I'm just saying.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
He said it, though. He did.
Yeah, he did.
He said it.
Now, just a reminder, I am the pick champion for college football. So
okay.
I don't really need
Well,
help
hold
necessarily.
up a second now.
I've won it twice. So I'll put that
Hold on, my friend. Not so fast. Now, don't try to go with something that you won in the past. It's 2025. 24 is over, Bach. We're talking March Madness. We ain't talking football.
Yeah, we're not even drinking your Kool-Aid.
No, stop it.
We're not drinking your Kool-Aid.
You can't he's going to try to discount it all of a sudden, say, hey, guys, hold up. Don't talk to the champ like that. Champion what? Football. We got a whole new season coming.
Well, he's the defending champion.
In football, not March Madness.
Yeah.
Did we do March Madness last year?
No. I don't know. I wouldn't remember who won.
Who won the championship last year?
Well, as far as team, UConn won, but I don't remember who won amongst us or even, at the ticket or anything.
Oh, God, come on.
Get some T-shirts.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid T-shirts.
Are you drinking the Kool-Aid? That's the real question.
No.
Then why would you get a T-shirt? You don't even believe
I'm going to make them. Make money.
You can't. It'll never happen if you're trying to make money off of something you don't believe in.
Usually don't I'm not saying I don't believe in.
Yeah, you do. No, yeah, you're not drinking the Husker Kool-Aid.
Not yet.
It's spring. Today's the day.
Yeah.
You ain't drinking the Kool-Aid?
Mm-mm.
If you're not doing it today, don't come along when they start doing well. I mean, you either got to be on it today or you're not in it.
Tell them again, Bob.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't just jump on when they're doing good. Then you're not drinking the Kool-Aid.
He's a Laker fan.
Yeah.
He's a Laker fan.
In 5.
He's a Laker fan. So he's willing. He's willing to do it.
Here's the thing,
he's willing to do it. That's why he's showing me the Kool-Aid.
We're going to get in college football later on today. We're going to talk about Husker camp. And I'm going to discuss, I'm going to give you in details why I'm kind of on the fence right now.
Why you're not drinking the Kool-Aid?
Yeah, why I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. Because it's too early, first of all.
What do you mean too early?
Yeah.
You know the pieces we got.
Yeah,
You've been hollering about Willis McGahee for a long time.
Yeah.
Are you going to go to practice?
Yeah.
When?
Probably Thursday.
This Thursday.
Yeah.
They got pro day tomorrow.
Yeah. You going down there?
Of course. I always got to go for pro day.
You can meet you down there?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
You get me in trouble.
Well,
I figure if I go by myself, I can't get in trouble by myself.
Well, you walk in with yourself.
with me.
You walk in with yourself. I walk in with myself.
I don't. Yeah.
And guess what? Don't talk to me.
That's the same thing I was going to say to you.
Okay.
Act like we don't know each other.
Yeah, we don't even.
Don't say a word. Then they can't put us together.
Yeah, except at
they try to put us together.
At
then
1
it's a
o'clock.
problem.
But what about 1 o'clock?
We get on the radio?
Yeah.
We back.
Then they put us together.
Yeah, we back.
God
but when we go over there,
yeah,
we don't know each other. We black shirts, red shirts, just like we did back in the day. But I didn't talk to you on the football field when we practiced against y'all at all. I don't remember talking to y'all. I don't remember having a conversation with a defender at all. When I started playing, I wasn't talking to y'all. That ain't funny. Hey, Noah Polar Gates should be here by the time we come back off breaks. 93.7 the ticket. Fastest 2 hours in radio. Ready, get set, go!
Wild's giant stuffed baked potatoes are anything but basic and really hit the spot when you're craving a little comfort food. Nothing is more satisfying than a Hog Wild baked potato loaded with butter, sour cream, cheddar cheese, bacon bits, and chives. Add your choice of a Hog Wild house-smoked meat like pulled pork, chicken, or brisket for a little extra. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall. Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option. Fleet Feet Lincoln is excited for the upcoming spring season and the warmer temps, and they want you to get outside and be active. Fleet Feet's Fit ID process takes a free 3D image of your feet to help runners and walkers alike find comfortable tennis shoes and inserts that ease pain associated with plantar fasciitis, bunions, and more. Get back on your feet this spring with a trip to Fleet Feet, open 7 days a week at 77th and Pioneers.
Join Jay Foreman, Eric Strickland, and Austin Norman this Thursday, March 27th at the brand new Liquid Asset Sports Bar and Grill at 27th and Jamie Lane as we celebrate MLB opening day and the Sweet 16 in the NCAA tournament. That's Thursday from 3 to 6 p.m. at Liquid Asset Sports Bar and Grill at 27th and Jamie Lane.
Water heater gone? Call Bryant. The price you're quoted is the price you'll pay. And in most cases, same-day replacement. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111.
Hi, it's Joel Norman, the voice of your Lincoln Stars hockey team. Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket to hear the latest on the Stars with myself, head coach Rocky Russo, and special player guests.
Back with Vershan Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio. It is the Captain Show, and it is me, the black shirt, and Bach, and we're just waiting on the captain and the guests we have for today. They went in the back for a minute, but Bach, who's your surprise team so far in this tournament right now?
Well, I think so far it's probably got to be Arkansas, who obviously beat Kansas at first and then knocked off St. John's, Vershan St. John's, to get here as the 10th seed. It's kind of funny because Coach Cal obviously departed from Kentucky in part because he wasn't making these runs past the second week. In fact, since 2019, they hadn't been to the Sweet 16 at Kentucky. So they said, well, there's going to be something going on there. We're going to move on. They get Mark Pope. And now Kentucky's in the Sweet 16 and John Calipari is in the Sweet 16. So it seems to be obviously early on a move that worked for both of them. But I mean, there's not a whole lot of there's a lot of chalk. There's a lot of power teams left. I mean, if you kind of go down from there, I think you kind of the lower seeds, and I don't have the seeds in front of me, but I think would be like 6 seeds in
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, yeah.
Surprised you yesterday?
That might be surprising.
Kentucky's a good team. I watched them play a little bit yesterday. The Bryant they have, and then the freshman they got. Kentucky's gonna make a deep run. They're playing better with, like you said, with Pope as the coach, and they look like the old Kentucky right now. Not saying the old Kentucky, but yeah, they're getting better and better as they get down here in the tournament. And I like they play yesterday.
Yeah, we'll see. And they've got Tennessee coming up. I mean, that's going to be a tough matchup. But in the Midwest, that bracket, it is the top 4 seeds. So it's Houston, Purdue, Kentucky, and Tennessee. So that will be
Tennessee
exciting.
is 0-2 versus Kentucky this year.
Well, it could be something to look out for. It's hard to beat a team 3 times.
Yeah.
So that might play in, or maybe Kentucky just has the advantage in that game. Did you see Derek Quain's buzzer beater to lift Maryland past Colorado State?
No, I missed it.
Oh, you missed it?
That was one I missed.
I say there's a lot of, that's probably the moment of the tournament so far, and there's a lot of questions on whether he traveled or not. Colorado State hit a big 3 there late, and then Derek Quain, the star freshman, it was a good play drawn up because he just got it from the top of the key. They still had 4 seconds. You don't have to just, jack it up. He used his size to shoot over the defender and hit the bank shot for the win. But I might have thought that he might have taken three steps there. But who really knows? By the way, Colorado State, as far as that update goes, didn't take long for their head coach, Nico Medved, to find a new position here, as today he is hired by Minnesota. So Minnesota, the Golden Gophers, hire Nico Medved from Colorado State, making it the second Tim Miles assistant that Minnesota has gone with in their last 2 selections, as he will replace Ben Johnson, who is a former Tim Miles assistant. Now, Medved never made it to Nebraska under Tim Miles, but he was an assistant there actually at Colorado State when Tim Miles was there. So that's interesting. Also in the Big Ten, we've already seen Indiana hire Darian DeVries over there from West Virginia. Darian DeVries left Drake, and Ben McCollum took over this past year. Well, now he's on his way out the door to Iowa. It's been made official today that Iowa will hire Ben McCollum, Drake's head coach, as their next head coach. They just finished. Drake did 31-4, and in the program's first appearance in the NCAA tournament round of 32 since 1971. They won the Missouri Valley regular season and tournament titles and beat the 6th seed Missouri before losing to Texas Tech on Saturday. Iowa hasn't advanced the first weekend of the NCAA since 1999, so that might be why they kind of got rid of their longtime head coach. But McCollum, if you're just thinking, well, that's just kind of 1 year at Drake, he has also been very successful at the Division II level, Northwest Missouri State, where he led them to 4 Division II titles. So they're hoping that he can kind of replicate that there. And then one other big hire to mention here is Texas has landed their next head coach, as Sean Miller of Xavier has agreed to be the Texas head basketball coach. The deal is expected to be completed here. The Longhorns informed Rodney Terry earlier Sunday that he would not return to lead the team. Texas, it's kind of funny going back to their hirings now. So they've hired Shaka Smart, Chris Beard, Rodney Terry, and now Sean Miller since firing Rick Barnes back in 2015. Since then, Texas has made it past the first weekend once, through these several different coaches. Rick Barnes, by the way, at Tennessee has made it past the first weekend 4 times. So maybe they should have just stuck with Rick Barnes all along.
Now, Bob, we have 16 teams left. Out of these 16 teams, what team is looking the strongest so far to you, and what team do you expect as of right now to win the national title if you had to pick it?
Well, I picked Duke to begin with. I don't think there's any reason after the first weekend to believe that it would go any other way. I think they're one of the best teams. A lot of people would say between them and Florida, though Florida was fighting it there against UConn. They needed some big shots from some of their best players, especially Walter Clayton Jr. I mean, that guy has onions, as they like to say at this time of March. You can say marbles, you can say different words, but we all know what it means. He is ready to shoot that shot, and he saved them against UConn. But yeah, still right now, I wouldn't go away from Duke and Florida being the favorites here. But we'll see if it holds up. I mean, this has been kind of the chalk tournament, the power programs tournament. We'll see if that holds up, or if we get some minor upsets on the way. I'd really like to see Michigan beat Auburn and Michigan State play Ole Miss, so that Michigan and Michigan State could play for the right to get to the Final Four. We talk about all these rivalries and the scuffles between Michigan and Ohio State. Michigan and Michigan State's just as bad. I mean, Michigan and Michigan State, especially in football, they've had guys arrested for fights in the locker rooms before. That one could be a lot of fun. And of course, would be a rematch of the Big Ten tournament title.
All right. Well, we'll have to see how things go.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be exciting. So as we have our matchups now, by the way, like I said, South region, Auburn and Michigan, Ole Miss and Michigan State. The West region will be Florida and Maryland, and Texas Tech and Arkansas. The East region, Duke and Arizona, BYU and Alabama. And then Midwest region will be Houston and Purdue and Kentucky and Tennessee. And you might be right about my 3-point why I lean too much into the 3-point line. But I'll tell you what, BYU is a team to watch out from the 3-point line. They got Alabama there. That could be an upset coming.
I hope so. We'll see. Well, I got 13 teams still in it, Bach, and how many you got? Probably 8, 4?
I haven't checked. It's not that bad. I think almost everybody's done somewhat well, but my bracket's not. It wasn't near the top of the 93.7 the ticket page, so I didn't really look.
Yeah, I think I'm down at the bottom of the barrel on that one. I think I just started doing so bad on that one that I gave up on it. And actually, that was my second one I picked, and it turned out that my last one is my best one. So in the ticket, I'm 128th place. So that's no good.
That's out of like 500 though. So that's
127.
Yeah.
So that's bad.
Well, you got to keep your champion and hopefully your runner up alive, and I think that any way that'll give you a chance. I think it's a lot of fun to go through the first weekend and try to see if you can be one of the best teams or make all the different picks, and it maybe takes more skill to do that.
Yeah.
But then when it really comes down to it, remember those later rounds are worth a lot more. So if your champion's not the champion, you're not going to finish very well. If your runner up's not in there playing against them, and you pick Duke or Florida like everybody else did, I mean, then these picks are going to matter a little bit.
So listen to this right here. This is Nick Sainer. Nick Sainer is ranked 209K.
That's not bad. Yeah.
He has 99.1% thing right now.
But the problem is he's got Iowa State in the championship game.
No, he got Tennessee.
Well, he's got Tennessee beating Iowa State, I think.
Yeah.
Which isn't good because Iowa State is out.
Yeah,
so he is going to be dropping.
What did I say? He is 200 and what?
217,000?
260?
1,000, yeah.
Yeah, I'm 114K right now.
But not in the 93.7 the ticket bracket.
No, not in the 93.7 ticket. No.
All right.
So I have 99.5%. That's my one with 13 teams. In the ticket, I'm 127. So
pretty good either way.
Either way, I don't care.
Yeah, you've done a good job of picking this year once again. I did want to ask you, as we have been talking about it before, but Syracuse and Colorado are now seeking approval by the NCAA to schedule joint practices in Boulder. It was kind of an idea that was thrown out last week. Now they're trying to get behind it a little bit. It would conclude with a scrimmage against the Buffaloes next month. Coach Fran Brown said after practice on Friday for Syracuse. So Colorado's compliance offense, along with Syracuse, have filed paperwork with NCAA to get scrimmage underway, and we'll see if that gets if it gets approved, and so it could be happening as soon as here the next month or so. I don't know if it will be approved, but it felt like an idea that was like, yeah, cool, that might be something to look into maybe for next season. But they're looking to get it done this year.
Well, I think that's a great idea, especially the way you want to share revenue with the student athletes. I mean, plus, it brings the fans out too. I mean, I know Boulder would be packed. I mean, I wish they can come up with some kind of resolution to where, the team that wants to pay the most hosts the spring game every year. So I know that'll be a big attraction, especially to a team like Nebraska who can quadruple their sales in anything when you have some kind of league play like that going on, or even an SEC team. I think eventually it will happen. Just, it's because it's the mini football. It's just the right thing to do. So, it's the mini NFL. So it's just the right thing to do. So we're going to give fans the opportunity to see other teams that you won't normally play during the season. Like Colorado and Syracuse hasn't played probably in 50 years. So, maybe that's something that fans want to see. And especially with Coach Fran and Coach Primetime, two African-American coaches who trying to better their career. And one was 10-2 last year and the other one was 9-3. So you got to look at the records because they speak for themselves. But at the same time, it's just doing something better than what's going on now in college football.
Yeah, it's crazy that, you kind of have the extremes here of one end coaches, much like Matt Rule, and several other coaches across the country canceling spring games, while Dion and Fran Brown are looking to highlight their spring game and really get a competitive environment going. Colorado, I've mentioned before, their spring game will be televised nationally, I believe on ESPN2. So, if it's against Syracuse, I'm sure that would draw a little bit more eyeballs than just scrimmaging against one another. By the way, also Colorado's first game of the season against Georgia Tech. Remember, they split the title in 1990. They're putting that on the line this year. No, I don't think they're doing that, but they're playing Georgia Tech this year. That's been moved up from the August 30th to August 29th on Friday. So kind of highlight its own, it might have its own day there. I'd have to check to see what the other games will be there. That's kind of the opening weekend. Of course, Nebraska will be playing, Thursday against Cincinnati.
All right.
Yep. Well, I like that. Somebody said Janarian Bonner. I forgot. Was we talking about football?
I don't know what that is too, but I think a Janarian Bonner mention is good because I think sometimes he does get lost in, as we talk about the wide receivers heading into this season. So
he's a mystery man player. Because he does it all. Out of the backfield, fullback, tight end in the slot, out wide. I like the kid. He's a Georgia kid, so all right. Janarian Bonner, they talk about the guy for sure traveled, Bob.
I know he did.
I replayed it so many times. All right, 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio that cap the show. We'll be right back.
Hey volleyball fans, this is Laura Dijkema, national player of the Netherlands and now the setter on Omaha's newest professional team, Love Omaha Volleyball. League volleyball is bringing the heat this year. Don't miss your chance to see Olympians, national players and national champions right here in Omaha from now through April. We can't wait to see you cheering for us in the stands. Visit lovboma.com to buy single match tickets to see me and Love Omaha volleyball in action. Go Big Green!
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call John Henrys at 402-435-5555 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-435-5555. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com.
LES wants your feedback. Help shape your electric utility's direction and priorities by taking an anonymous online survey. Make your voice heard before the survey closes on April 30th at les.com/survey.
Do you need a urologist? At Urology Partners of Nebraska, we understand the urgency of your health. That's why we offer appointments within 48 hours. Although we're new to the community, our team brings years of experience and expertise to provide you with the best care possible. From vasectomies to kidney stones, we've got you covered for all your urology health concerns. Call 402-413-2800 today and experience the difference at Urology Partners of Nebraska.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall, Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Spring is the time of new beginnings and trying new things. If you haven't tried Führer's cheese spread yet, the time is now. For parties for St. Patrick's Day and Easter or celebrating the NCAA tournament with friends, there's no better dip to bring everyone together and celebrate something from Nebraska. Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's cheese spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Back with Vershan Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Close the door on Terrell Farley. Close the door on Terrell Farley. He's always coming back to the party. Late. Okay, let me stop. 93.7 The Ticket. Come on, Terrell. Why are you always doing that? You want to last minute Andy me. Especially when we got a guest. See this? We got a guest. It's not that often we go get a guest. That's that's handsome young man. That's already graduated from college. You graduated, D?
Yes, sir.
Did you get a degree in?
Education and science and human science.
You graduated from here?
From Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yeah, get it, D, get it. Okay, so then, anyway, without further ado, I want to introduce Noah Paul Gates to the Captain Show. Noah, what's happening, man?
What's good? How y'all doing?
Man, everything is good, man. We're glad to have you here on the show back in Lincoln.
Man, I'm blessed.
Yeah, every time I see you, you got this big smile on your face. It's infectious, you know what I'm saying?
You know me, I'm a cheeser.
Throughout the good, the bad, the ugly, you still find a way to smile, man. And I want to tell you that, over the long haul, people with that type of attitude always are successful in the long haul. So it's good to have you back. But, Pro Day is tomorrow. We know, you went to New Mexico for a little bit.
Yeah.
But you're back here
yeah.
for Pro Day.
Yeah.
And I want to say congratulations. And what's your thoughts? You ready to go for the Scouts, man?
Man, all I can say is I'm truly blessed that Matt Rose even giving me this opportunity to come show my talent, whatever I can do from what all 32 teams. So, and I got to shout out Ty Robinson too, because he the one that really gave me his number and stuff and put the word in for me. So
shout out to T-Rob.
Boy.
Shout out to Coach Rule for just being cool like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hats out to that man. I got the utmost respect for that man. I run through a wall still to this day for that man.
Yeah, I mean for him to say, yeah, you can definitely come to Pro Day because it's going to be a lot of schools here, and I think that's a super, super, super gift from him to you. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so, other than that, what you got to run for the Scouts? What are you gonna run?
What I got in my mind, I want to run a 4.30.
Huh?
4.30.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I want.
What?
4.30.
You don't even know what that smells like. You have no idea how fast a 4.30 is. Do you? Really?
Yeah.
What's the fastest you ran?
Last fall I ran a 4.38. So then really just trying to beat that for real.
I'll be there. I gotta go. I for real. I didn't know. I knew you was fast, but I didn't know 4.3 nothing fast.
Yeah. Me and my boy. It's gonna be a shout out to New Mexico, but me and my boy Ken Watts, we both ran the same.
Really?
Or 3.8. Yeah.
Well,
He came from Texas Tech though.
I look forward to it. What have you, as far as like going into this, is this something that they've told you, okay, you got this grade, you got agents, you got all that stuff already lined up?
Nah, so like going through this process right now, I've really just been really doing it dolo, just all by myself, just trying to figure it out and getting what I can from uncles, relatives that are already in the league and stuff like that, just trying to get game slowly.
Talk about a little bit about, and listen, there's a lot of guys that leave here and we still love them.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times I talk to a bunch of guys, or I go see those guys at their schools that they left and went to. What's some of the difference? New Mexico's, that's a Power 5, Power 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's some of the differences? Just subtle differences, not,
just for
not
starters,
without digging.
Just for starters, just like agriculture, like just the ethnicity out there is majority Hispanic. So that was kind of an adjustment. And then like facilities, you can go real deep into it. Like the facilities, can't beat Nebraska's facility. Of course, you got all the stuff. You got the cryo, cold tubs. You got all that stuff.
You got none of that there. Because here's the deal. I was at Grambling.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a cold tub, but it was the cold tubs that we used back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay? What the new and improved cold tubs?
Yeah, we didn't have the new improved. Like they had the tubs. They threw the tubs outside, threw a whole bunch of ice in there.
Oh, you just jump in.
Yeah, jump in, and then
no whirlpool.
Nah.
Oh,
we didn't have a whirlpool. What else?
How's the locker room?
Locker room was pretty good.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, yeah, I was
Really?
surprised, low key.
Okay.
But it was a pretty good locker room.
Not like Nebraska's though.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Not like Nebraska, not the all white.
I tell people this all the time. Nebraska locker room is
Yeah.
better than NFL team locker rooms.
Yeah, you'd be
A lot of
surprised.
people don't believe me. I'm telling you. You
Be
watch.
surprised. Yeah.
You watch when you make it to the league. You're gonna go in the locker room thinking, certainly my locker is gonna be like Nebraska's locker. No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir. You're gonna get the wood. You're gonna get your name. That's gonna be about it. Ain't gonna be no DVD players and all of that extra stuff that you guys get here at Nebraska that I think is a big time recruiting tool. Other than running fast, what's some of the things you need to do in order to have an opportunity to play in the NFL?
I say just like my DB drills. I gotta be fluid, smooth, really just catch eyes for real.
Catch eyes.
Yeah.
Catch the diamond.
Yeah,
on
definitely.
the football.
Not trying to drop none of those, but
Okay.
definitely turn some heads.
Are you nervous?
A little bit. It's been a while. It's been 2 years since I've been out here, so it's a little nerve wracking.
Why? I mean, that's the wrong question.
It is home. But
That's the wrong question. Now, are you nervous here? Are you nervous? Does it feel like a game tomorrow? Like you got a game getting ready to happen?
Yeah, it definitely feel like game week. Like Monday, you ready to play? Like all the nerves. Tuesday, you keep going as you progress through the week. Like how I was just like on Friday, I'm already ready to play. Like I'm like, hurry up already. Like I hate the bus rides, hate the flights. Cause it's at that point, it's really just time consuming. Just really trying to get your mind right.
Sorry, hold on a second. Come on, Drew. Drew, you cannot drink that much Kool-Aid, Drew. Seriously. Don't do that to me, Drew. Don't make me stop the show because you talking reckless. You see the shirt I got on, you need to come buy one right now, Drew. There's no way. I got big money on that. There's no way Terrell Farley runs a 4.5. He won't even bet that. So, Drew, I'm gonna need you to zip it for a second, sir. I seriously, I mean, we're talking to a 4.4, 4.3 guy here. Why would we ever want to skip and hope and pray that Terrell can run a 4.5? Listen, he would be lucky to run a 4.9, let alone a 4.5.
I'll beat a 4.9.
What?
Whatever. I'll beat a 4.9.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you want to do it?
When you want to do it.
I didn't say I could beat a 4.9.
Right. Stop.
You said you
like
could beat a
could beat
4.9. You believe he can beat a 4.9?
49 years old.
You about to be 50. Don't shave.
You are
50.
3
more months, you'll be 52.
Nope.
I gotta see the form first.
No, he's a runner now. He don't get him twisted. He's a 400 meter champion right there now in Georgia.
Okay.
So I'm not doubting him. I'm saying.
Can I run with the football in my hand?
4'5", there is no way Terrell at 50. I don't care what kind of training he goes through.
Pac-Man Jones
is not going that.
I don't think he quite 50 yet.
Yeah, and Pac-Man Jones is in way better shape than you.
So now I'd say about if I had to go running right now, probably 4'9", 4'8".
5'.
Nah, then I'd be running like a
Ty Robinson.
I would trip him before he crossed the finish line.
I ain't gonna get in that race no more. Forget it. I don't want to race.
Let a big guy like that beat me. I'll run in his lane.
If you go head to head, that might be different. You might run faster. But I'm saying, time-wise, he got you.
Yeah.
There's no way you run a 4'8".
4'8", 3",
No, sir. Drew, no.
Ooh.
Old dad. No, old dad said, Black sir, you too old to run a 4'9", too.
I can run a 4'9".
I don't know about that one, buddy.
Come on now.
Eric's talking stuff, talking about still better than your 5'5", VJ.
Yeah,
Let me tell you
thank you.
something. This is 215-pound VJ. I know I'm going at least 5 flat. I'm going 5 flat. No kind of way am I going 5'1" or 5'2" or 3. I'm going 5 flat or better.
You might pull a hammy.
No, that's Terrell. He's
4'8",
known for that.
4'8",
For who?
Me.
Oh, how much you want to put on that right now? Do you believe? Wait, Bach, you believe that he can run a 4'8", 5"? I'm doubling whatever you put down. Whatever you believe that he can run, I'm doubling it. Yes or no?
I would go back to 4'9".
Yeah, I'll take a 4'9".
He don't.
I'll take a 4'9".
Yeah,
He don't believe you're a 4'8", 5"
trimming
guy.
down a little bit now.
Calm down, Terrell. You ain't no way you can run a 4'8", 5".
By the way, I like that you started talking about those fancy locker rooms. You said DVD players. It's not 2005. There ain't no DVD players in any locker room.
I didn't mean DVD players.
You can't go find.
What are those things called that they got now? What are those
Xbox?
things?
The projectors?
No, you got them on everybody's little locker. Those pad things, iPads. What is this thing?
Okay, yeah.
They're little iPads. Are they iPads?
They
You
could
acting
be,
like you don't know. Y'all had them in the whole locker room.
Oh, you talking about the screen?
Yeah,
it's
they're
fine.
iPads.
It's just like a monitor.
There's no iPad on
Nah,
there.
you couldn't touch them.
Just got your picture up
Yeah,
there.
it just got your picture
Well,
up
yeah,
there.
take
the
the-
schedule.
You thought
that's a
Nebraska
lot
was
of
that
money.
fancy, didn't you? Yeah.
Hey, listen to me.
Yeah.
The new locker room is that fancy.
Yeah, you drinking the Kool-Aid about the
But
new
they
locker
do
room
have.
already?
They seem like they got face pads or iPads over at the new locker room. But the old locker room, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
For just a picture in a. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it is what it is. What I'm trying to simply say is Nebraska is second to none to anyone when it comes to our facilities, the amenities, the things that you guys get as athletes. And like I've told a few people who's left Nebraska that I've had a chance to talk to before, and I try to talk to them before they leave, not after they leave. It's too late. When you leave, you left. But I try to say, before you make that decision, you better count the cost.
Yep.
That means you better know what you're getting into.
Is it greener on the other side?
Absolutely not at Grambling. Absolutely not at FAMU. Absolutely not at New Mexico. I'll tell you, absolutely not at Pittsburgh. You want me to keep going? There's a lot of them. There's some absolutely nots. So before you plan on leaving, you might want to say, this is, I don't know if you've ever heard this. Even the scraps at my table is better than the best food at his. You might want to stay where the food is still good. The dogs eat better than you do when you go somewhere else.
Grambling can't be too poor. All that gear you got, I heard.
I almost said I stole it, but I didn't. Listen, when you're in the head coach's office, you know head coaches, right? If you ever get a chance to go into Matt Rule's office, and they go into their closet, they got a Rolodex full of goodies.
Sure
listen, I put one shirt on. It was just a shirt. I was looking around. Oh, it's still kind of cold. I went and put a hood over on, right? Bam, it was white. It's still kind of cold. I went and got the red one, put that one on too. So, hey, sometimes you got to know where you're at, and sometimes you take what you get. 93.7 The Ticket. We'll be right back. More.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth. 93.7 The Ticket. 93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see decreasing clouds throughout the day. With a light breeze, we'll see an afternoon high around 66. Tonight, partly cloudy skies and light winds, the low around 40. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies and it will be breezy, an afternoon high around 70. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fletcher from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com.
Vershan Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Spring is here. It's time to get back outside and into proper shoes this year. Brown's Shoe Fit is the place to buy this spring with their sale on athletic shoes. Get $15 off any regular priced athletic shoes with respected brands like Hoka, Brooks, New Balance, and On Running. And don't forget, Brown's carries a large arrangement of sizes and widths to fit your feet properly. Start your spring off right at Brown's Shoe Fit, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see decreasing clouds throughout the day. With a light breeze, we'll see an afternoon high around 66. Tonight, partly cloudy skies and light winds, the low around 40. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies and it will be breezy, an afternoon high around 70. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fletcher from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Early break.
All I can still picture is him talking to Bill Murray's son. And that was one of my, I could just see him. Hey, listen, your dad was awesome in stripes, but you need to shuddy. You need to shuddy.
Shut your mouth,
Shuddy.
Mr. Murray.
Yes, your dad was incredible. And what about Bob? Just stop.
I've never heard shuddy before.
Hey,
I love Groundhog. I'm going with that now forever. I love it.
With Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Bush from 6 to 9 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Spring storms can unfortunately lead to power outages. While LES line workers go out in the storm, you can stay in, but you can also help by reporting your outage right away online at les.com/report.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershan Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershan Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown.
Husker Hall of Famer Terrell Farley.
Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bockoven. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
.7 The Ticket. It's the Captain Show. Where's that? Dang, what
Hey, pro day today.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, no way. No way. What's the wait? How many people there? They look like 3 or 4. Show Terrell that. Now you know why it's good to stay at Nebraska.
What? Better be glad.
He's showing us their pro day,
like nobody's
in Mexico. And listen, it looked like 2 scouts. I mean, you think you got do you think you got a better opportunity with 2 scouts or 32, or maybe more?
32.
I would imagine there's going to be more. There will probably be some GMs in the building. There'll probably be some coaches in the building. There's going to be more than just the scouts that's going to be in the building, because I think a lot of people want to make sure that Ty Robinson is who they thought he was.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know if Tommy Hill is running or not, but I would imagine he didn't run at the combine, so they want to see Tommy Hill run. So great opportunity for you to come here and showcase what you can do.
Right.
You know, I mean, great opportunity. Again, I give a special shout out to Coach Rule for allowing you to come back to do this and to have an opportunity to maybe latch on to an NFL team. If there's a team that if you go to any team you want to, what team would it be?
I kind of like have a 3. So like I wouldn't mind staying home, going to the Cardinals, and then I wouldn't mind playing with my cousin too for the Raiders. He plays for the Raiders, and then I wouldn't mind following footsteps of my uncle, Steelers, man.
Go Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
How is that? Who's your uncle who plays for Pittsburgh? Wait a minute. Terrell, do you know who his uncle is? Yes or no?
Yes.
You? Bob?
I don't know.
Really? They play. Oh, what? Probably top 2 safety all time.
Head and Shoulders commercial, Bob.
Well, you are just saying you can't give it all away.
That wasn't giving it away.
That's the way giveaway.
I think you both give it away right
Yeah.
away. Top safety for the Steelers already kind of know.
I said top 2.
Well, yeah.
That's still a crapshoot with 2.
No,
Head
it's
and Shoulders. Head and Shoulders. Who is it?
Top 2. It's
my
only
God.
if you think of the Steelers with safeties, you only think of 2 of them.
Exactly.
Ryan Clark and Troy Polamalu. I mean, what do you think? I mean, any football
You
player
said head
with
and shoulders. He didn't know it completely until you said head and shoulders. Just gave it all the way away.
But yeah,
I think I had that very deep in my brain years ago, but I forgot about that. Yeah. Who's your cousin?
Isaiah Polamalu.
Okay. Yeah. Where do you play his college ball at?
He played at USC.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Do you know who he talking about? He don't know.
Number 20.
He don't know. You called him the wrong name. That's why.
Who?
You called him the wrong name.
My cousin?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the one who played for Pittsburgh.
Oh. They used to call him Baby Jesus. But nah, Troy Polamalu though.
Troy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure. I thought maybe you was kind of slow to the party.
Mr. Gold Jacket.
Yeah. How is that though? How's that being? Do you ask him stuff? Do you?
Yeah. So like when I initially started training pro day, I went out there to Cali, get some advice from him, and then he really just gave me game on what to expect for pro day and interview wise and what I should be doing, like keeping my body in shape and healthy and
eating right.
Yeah, eating right, drinking 10 liters a day, stuff like that.
What's the key to running fast in the 40? If you had to put your finger on one thing, what would it be?
I really think it's the initial get off.
So the start.
Yeah. So if
low.
you get out them first 4 and you drive, keep your head down, and then after, I feel like also the second phase too is also important too. It's running.
But see, a lot of people don't know this. You come from a track background too.
Yeah.
Right. See, let me give y'all a little secret. You come from a track background, so you understand that. Some people don't necessarily understand that running comes in phases. With the start and then the middle part and then the finish.
The back end.
Yeah. So talk about that. What is the second phase of running?
I say like the second phase is really just the digging part, really the arm motion,
drive,
how violent it is, yeah. And then towards the end phase is really just staying in that and keeping it the same.
Yeah.
And then if it gets slower, that's probably your time gonna get slower.
What are you gonna jump? What you go?
Vert? 40. I mean, I can dunk, so it's up there.
You know, I'm writing all this down, so I'm going 40-inch vertical, 4.3, 40. You said 4.30?
Yep.
40.
I had that written on my mirror.
Okay. Pro agility?
5'10", 5.
Yeah, 5'10", 5. 5'10", 5 is, you know what the 5'10", 5 is, right? Okay, so basically, if you the 5'10", 5 is if you start at the 10, you're gonna go 5. I went 15, but I'm saying you go down this to the left once, all the way back through, and then back through. That's 1. Yeah, not the 3 cone.
Oh, the 3?
Not the 3 cone. The pro agility, like you said, 5'10", 5.
Yeah, I don't really know what
You
good
remember?
times are for that one, but probably
Stay low.
3s.
Stay low. Yeah, if you go 3 anything, they're gonna be like, holy smoke, who's this kid?
Okay.
Who is this kid?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I think a lot of times in the NFL it's if you make a mistake, make sure you make it full speed.
Right.
Right.
Finishing.
Everything you do.
I actually learned that here with Matt Rule and them. They said no matter what, finish everything you do, even if it look ugly.
Now, are you going as a corner or safety?
Well, I played corner my last season, and then when I was here, I played safety. So
wherever they want you.
Yeah, anything that's gonna get me on the field for real.
Yeah. Special teams.
Oh yeah, special teams.
What'd you do in special teams?
So when I was at New Mexico, I started all
gunner.
special teams. Yeah, I was gunner for both, and then
A couple of times they was trying to scrap you up out there.
Yeah. At Auburn.
I'll be watching.
For
yeah,
sure.
Man,
They had
trying
to double team me.
Yes, they was on your butt. They was trying to get you, and you scrapped with them too.
Yeah.
Though.
Them boys was big too. That SEC ain't nothing to play with. Them boys big. But when I was in New Mexico, I started on all special teams. So I played gunner. I kept trying to tell them that I was a returner too, but they didn't believe me until like the last couple games. I had snuck in on scout team and then took one to the crib a couple times.
Oh, you did? Did they give you one though? They let you get one live action or no?
Nah.
Well, you might want to tell them though if they get out. Well, a lot of times they don't really do none of that punt stuff unless you got a punter coming out. We don't have a punter coming out, do we?
Yeah,
Brian.
Yeah.
My boy Brian.
Well, hold up a second.
My boy Brian.
Hold up. Let old Coach Jackson coach you up, Coach. If Buccini is punting, listen, Coach, you better be back there shagging.
I do it.
Anything,
man.
I'm telling you, I'm giving you a piece of advice. If Buccini, like say for instance, y'all get done, then Buccini gonna go kick. Stay out there.
All right.
Catch punts. Let's see you catch a punt, give them 1, 2, up the field, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing. They got to see you doing football moves.
Yeah.
What, Terrell?
Shuffle, Coach Jackson.
Oh, God. See, would you say
just do your thing, man? Don't try to be better. Just go out there, concentrate. You know, think in your head before you do something, and everything will be all right. The more you worry about it, more problems you gonna
worry?
have.
Who worries?
I'm just saying, the more you
we
think,
ain't worrying over here.
The more you doubt
this
yourself.
looks like confidence. We don't worry. Ain't no doubt.
Look,
Don't even bring that word up in the studio. We don't doubt anything. We know we're gonna run a 4.3. We know we're gonna jump 40. We know we're gonna be the fastest in the 5'10", 5. Confidence is in here. Mental midgets think up here. Big guys who like to finish, it don't matter. The only thing they can do is finish. Leave it all out there on the field, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on.
I'm gonna steal that one though, the mental midget.
Yeah, well, listen to me, man. There's guys that are super talented.
Yeah.
They're super talented.
Yeah, I seen it.
They run fast, they jump high, they're super strong, but as far as the mental part of it, they're not very smart.
Mm-hmm.
If the count's on 1 or on 2 and you jump on 1, not very smart. Yeah. If the play is 47 dive pass, 2 to lay flat, you're supposed to go right and you go left. If the call is cover 2 and you get into cover 4,
or you in deep half, cover 3,
you can't play football like that. So
right.
you can't just have the talent part. You got to have the mental part when you get to the NFL because they want to know that you know what you're doing and you can do it fast.
Right. Everybody, yeah, at that level, everybody got it.
Yeah, everybody got it.
So
Now
what's going to separate? Yeah,
there you go. You got it. You didn't talk to somebody. Terrell, you got any questions for this young man?
Nah, I'm good.
I don't want to hold him. Bach.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to ask you how your career. We talked a little bit about off air, but how did your career go at New Mexico? Specifically, toward the end of the season, I see you guys beat Washington State. That'd be a big victory.
Yeah, that was a big game for sure. Shout out to Dev Dampierre. He put the team on his back. Not gonna lie, but I feel like we started off the season pretty slow, and then like towards the middle of the season, we started to get momentum. Started beating teams that we weren't supposed to beat. Initially, everybody thought we were gonna go like we were only gonna have like 2 wins, and then we ended up pulling out 5. And but yeah, I just wish we would have finished the season off a little better. Personally,
Who'd y'all end up with?
The last game? Hawaii.
Oh, that was the last game.
That was the last game.
That was the distraction game.
Yeah, because we at that point we was 5-6. We needed that last win to get a bowl game.
They went out there, and them girls had the little deals on going like this. You know how they be doing the little what do they call that? The little hula dance. Yeah. And now they was hulaing them. Yeah. So the 2 days they should have been focused. They was out there looking at them hula dancers.
Yeah, we was eating good out there. Food was amazing.
Really?
Poly food. Yeah, that's what I grew up. Yeah, I grew up on that. So I was in heaven.
So you didn't. So then you got distracted too.
No, I was locked in for sure.
Oh, you was good.
Oh yeah.
Let me also ask. I know you didn't play him this year. Did you go up against Ashton Genty last year?
No.
No.
I wanted to so bad, just to at least
try to stick him.
Get eyes, see what he was really about.
Yeah.
Because I see him making people look crazy on film. Like he embarrassing people, like trucking 3 dudes. Like,
oh yeah.
He was doing his thing for sure.
30 carries a game, they'd give it to him too.
Yeah, but
who was the toughest opponent y'all faced? You say?
Me personally, I say Air Force.
Oh,
that wing T kind of. It was. I was confused. Really? It was just a lot of motion back there, and then
too much going on.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you just a little bomb behind you. You're like, dang. But yeah, I say Air Force. Yeah, play action was rough.
Really?
But they ran it a lot though. They didn't really pass too much that game.
Oh, okay, y'all wasn't ready for that.
Nah,
you might have been a couple times, but then
yeah.
What was the most tackles you had in the season?
I'd have to look it up.
What about?
He had 52 this past year.
What about interceptions?
I didn't have none.
You didn't get no picks? Nah. What about head knockers? You was always.
I made Auburn's running back fumble.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Blow up shot?
Number 27. Yeah, that boy was stocky.
You got to clip that.
That boy was stocky.
Why are you supposed to send me the clip so we can put that on the deal, man? You got to be clipped. You got to be clipping stuff, dude.
And then T-Mac too. First receiver on the board, I strapped that boy up.
Who? T-Mac, where are you from?
U of A.
Why you say first receiver? Is he supposed to be the first one gone?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Really? McMillan, yeah. He's an All-American.
Going where?
Back to back.
Where?
He'll probably go top 10, top 15.
Yeah.
You think he'd be the first receiver taken though? Or are we counting
He's
Travis
up there.
Hunter as a receiver?
No. Nah. He's a corner. For sure.
Punt returner.
He's a corner.
You don't think he's gonna play offense?
They probably gonna throw him a couple packages for sure.
Bruh.
Just cause how versatile he is.
You can't game plan him.
Yeah.
You can go throw him in at the number 4 and make the number 4 your number 1.
Yeah.
Now you've been going 1, 2, 3 over here this whole time on this triangle. Now you're telling me number 4. Now you're gonna go backwards. Man, to me, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. Anytime you got a guy that's a two-way guy, will he play both ways all the time? Like you said, I think it's situational.
Yeah.
What about quarterback-wise? Who do you think will go first round or first overall? First quarterback off the board?
I don't know who's in the draft right now.
Shador? What's the other
Shador
one?
and Cam Ward is basically what it's down to, yeah.
That's kind of who I was
definitely
talking about,
Cam Ward. Probably Cam Ward.
Yeah.
He looks more polished than anything else. But seeing Shador out here in Memorial, that boy looked like a snowman in some heat. Yeah.
Anything else, Bach, before we throw it to break?
Well, I did want to ask you real quick too. Is there any difference in how you're training for pro day as opposed to a game?
Yeah, just really, it's only been the drills that they test, so like the 40 and stuff. Just really training on that, having intentional steps and stuff like that compared to practice and during the season, you got different formations. They run certain teams run spreads, certain teams only run plays and stuff like that. So just I don't really have to watch film now and prepare for Friday, but I say that's probably the biggest difference.
You couldn't. I was trying to get you to.
Well, I guess too. Yeah, I'll cover for you now that you're fine.
Thanks.
Why did you decide to come to Nebraska for your pro day as opposed to New Mexico? I mean, I think we kind of opened the segment with that, but what kind of pro day do they have out there?
He just showed it to us.
Yeah.
Well, right. It was
like two people.
Were
there.
a lot of your teammates doing the same thing, or is it just not? There's just not that much of a group for pro day.
Well, hold on. Let me look it up right now.
There's like
a good little handful.
There's like 2 or 3 people out there as far as what I saw.
Mm.
You know, listen, night and day. It's like going to the Cotton Bowl versus the Rose Bowl.
Yeah. So like for a pro day at New Mexico, it's probably like 10, 12 people there. And then compared to here, I don't know who's all testing for tomorrow.
It's gonna be packed.
Yeah,
it's gonna be packed.
Yeah,
you gotta think Fedoni. You got Fedoni. You got tons of guys. You got Fedoni. You got both receivers.
About Tommy.
Receivers.
Yeah,
see, they might go 1-on-1. Yeah, and that homeboy ran a 4.4. What's his name?
Who's this?
The 2 receivers that we.
Nair,
and the other one. What's the other guy?
Banks is the other one. Okay.
Yeah, they both going tomorrow. What you mean? Tommy Hill's going. You got to think. They haven't had a chance to look at Nash Hush Monster.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That man.
All your linebackers.
John Bullock.
Johnny
Gifford,
boy.
Yes. Isaac Gifford's got to go.
My boy Giff.
Come on, man. You know what I mean? And offensive lineman.
Yeah.
I would imagine that.
Bryce.
Bryce Benhart's going to go. What's the center?
Ben Scott. Yeah.
Ben Scott's going to go.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So there's a lot of guys who are going to get a look that if I'm a guy that they think I can make it, and Coach Rule says yes, I'm licking my chops like I just need one team. Just one to like me and say, hey, we want to bring you into camp for a free agent workout like they did me at Kansas City.
Cool, I'll take it.
No problem. Now, what that is basically we're not going to sign you to a contract. You get to come in for a weekend minicamp. And if we like you, we'll sign you at some point between Friday and Sunday. We don't like you, we're not going to sign you. We're going to shake your hand. Now, we need you to sign this waiver right here. So if you get hurt, it's not on us.
Loopholes.
Opportunity, though.
Yeah, definitely.
I made it with Kansas City off that opportunity.
Okay.
Off that opportunity. I came in on Thursday. By Friday, after practice on Friday, Gunther Cunningham said, we're going to sign you. And listen, I balled out into the last play. And the last play of practice, I dropped the ball. And coach said to me, called me up. Of course, you got all those booty kissers that be like to kiss booty in front of the coaches. And one of this guy, I never forget him, the fullback from Missouri. So coaches, and you got to think, Andre Rison was there, Tamarick Vanover was there, Bam Morris. You had so many different guys that was in that building. He said, Coach called me up in front of everybody. He said, hey, Jackson, yeah, you know what the NFL stand for? This is before I knew what it stand for. I just kind of looked like, National Football League. He said, not for long if you drop a ball like that. And then he came and he had a conversation with me after practice. And he said, the last thing you want to do is leave a lasting impression that's negative.
Okay.
So he said, the last thing you want to do is leave a lasting impression that's negative. So what that told me is the last thing I want to do is drop a ball being the last play of scrimmage before we break camp. Yeah. So same thing, you want to make sure that you put your best foot forward.
All right.
Terrell, you good? You sleep?
No.
You got to have a question for a
I'm
defensive
just
guy.
listening. You know what he need to do tomorrow.
I like how you think.
Yeah.
He don't get it. It's a black shirt.
No talk.
Nah, real black shirt.
No talk. Go work. So, yeah.
You don't go to work?
It's only work, yeah.
You threw at the break?
Nope. Locked in.
Why? Why you want to be difficult? Why you want to go against the grain? Why you want to kick against the gold? Why you want to go against the captain? We're going to have attitude adjustment right after this, ladies and gentlemen. Lefty edition. We'll be right back. Now come here!
Psst. You know what's better than waking up early to go to the airport? Sleeping in. Lucky for you, the lines at the Lincoln Airport are so short and our service is so fast. You won't need to sacrifice precious beauty sleep to get here hours before your flight. So, go ahead. Sleep in. You deserve it. And choose the airport that helps you relax. LNK. Make flying easy.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith. Innovation has a name. Call Wellman Plumbing at 402-434-2400 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-434-2400. Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall. Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option. Attention all Wings fans. Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays enjoy 89-cent boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.29 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Buffalo Wings and Rings today on 68th and O or in Williamsburg Village.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Outside is where winter adventure unfolds. On frozen lakes, icy landscapes, and snow-covered slopes, feeling the cold air rush by as you race downhill. The freedom of gliding with ease and the warmth of being together. From epic sled rides to the fun of ice fishing, it's all right here beneath Nebraska skies. Start your winter adventure at yournebraskaparks.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Associations and this station.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage door sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, a realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at DoorsPlusLLC.com or give them a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Take control of your health with the DASH scan at Advanced Medical Imaging. The DASH scan is a full-body MRI designed for advanced health screening. This dynamic approach provides exceptionally sharp images across multiple organ systems, helping to detect potential concerns early. With minimal radiation and no invasive procedures, the DASH scan offers a safe, comprehensive look at your health. Plus, results are delivered faster than ever, giving both patients and physicians confidence in screening and diagnosis. Your health is too important to wait. Schedule your DASH scan today at Advanced Medical Imaging. Visit amimaging.com or call 402-484-6677 to learn more. Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next big opportunity? Constructors is hiring. We're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. We offer competitive wages, great benefits, brand new service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for our shop and multiple field technicians. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at constructorslincoln.com. If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today. At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion, for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Back with Vershan Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Do we got a shirt with a hater on it? What would we drink for hater Kool-Aid? Can't drink hater Kool-Aid. No? Nobody knows? Terrell don't know what hater Kool-Aid is? Like he got a huh? John and Cortland, VJ, got a hold of Bear. Get anything set up. Why didn't you tell me that he's such a nice young man? Huh? Bear's always been a nice young man. Comes from a nice young older man and a nice mom. But he called me sir once too many times, LOL. Thanks for getting us together. What up, Terrell?
What up?
That's pretty cool. See what I'm saying? Husker fans, man, thank y'all. Give yourself a pat on the back because, you know, we really do look out for our own. I mean, he's at a whole different school at Grambling. And shout out to John and Cortland. He's kind of picking up what I kind of started and you know, gonna send Baron a little something every month. I think that's cool. Cause they ain't gonna get no meals at Grambling. How many meals y'all got? How many meals y'all get for free a day?
Probably 2.
See, they don't get no meals at Grambling, bro.
2 or 1. We probably got breakfast for sure.
They got to feed themselves?
Yes.
Dude.
I think so you know how we got the training table?
Yeah.
There is no training table. They've got like the rec or what's the union?
Yeah.
So in the union it's not the training table, it's just the cafeteria for the school.
Well, they can't eat with the regular students?
All the regular students, everybody is in the same spot.
That's cool. If I do that, I'd rather don't eat it all.
Well, but we get different food than they get over there at the regular spots. What do you never in your, did you ever have to stay in the dorms?
No.
Then you would never have eaten in the dorms on a Saturday.
No.
Yeah, there's no way. Old Dad 34 says, MPG, wish you nothing but the best, young man.
Appreciate it, man.
Derek in the car just tuned in. Who's your guest? Who are you?
Alumni.
Man,
I get to say that.
He gets to say you graduated from here.
Yeah.
It's a difference. A lot of people can't say that they graduated from here, but you graduated. You got an actual certificate of graduation.
Yes, sir.
From the University of Nebraska.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But no Polo Gates.
In the building.
Yes, sir.
Gus Mohawk says this. Interested on his thoughts about the mat drills. Are they really as hard as people say? What actually are there?
Yeah, the mat drills ain't nothing to play with. They really just try to break your spirit. I guess that's the goal.
What?
Get you tired, break your spirit.
Yeah, well.
See if you're going to break.
See if you're going to give up.
Yeah. I didn't though.
You didn't?
Mm-mm. I threw up a couple times though, but I kept going.
John, stop it. Like a broke Nebraska Wesleyan. Nebraska Wesleyan will never be broke. Do you understand how much it costs you to go to Nebraska Wesleyan? Do you know where that school is?
Mm-mm.
You never heard of Nebraska Wesleyan, huh?
Uh-uh.
Really?
Westland?
Wesleyan.
Uh-uh.
What about you, Terrell?
Yeah.
You know where that's at, right?
Yep.
Hold up a second. Bach, you know where Nebraska Wesleyan is?
Yeah, I live over there.
Perfect. Do you know it costs you more to go to Nebraska Wesleyan than to go to the University of Nebraska?
Like
you
tuition?
don't even know where it's at. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Am I right, Bach, or am I wrong?
No, I think you're right.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure.
Nebraska
Wesleyan's right here in Lincoln.
What's so different?
Bach, you want to answer that?
I'm not a Nebraska Wesleyan expert, but yeah, it seems to be a good school.
Do we have some Nebraska Wesleyan alum that's out here that want to tell us about Nebraska Wesleyan? Eric says this, get in that wrestling room with Coach Manning and you'll really find out what mat drills are. Terrell, would you ever go and try to wrestle?
No.
What if they paid you?
Nope.
To practice?
Nope.
$1,000?
Nope.
You wouldn't do it for $1,000?
No.
One practice?
No part of a sweaty man on me wrestling. Nope. Enough of that on football.
Wait a minute. It's wrestling.
Still.
What they paid you a meal?
Nah.
You wouldn't do it for $1 million?
Yeah, I lay there for $1 million. But
He said I lay there for
yeah, just pin me. Go get it over with.
Bach,
I don't want that sweat out.
Got to imagine Terrell Farley's limp body there. Right?
So I get it over with.
Get it over with. Yeah. For $1,000, would you go out and Russell Taylor?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Or you can't. Well, here's a caveat: you can't lay out. You can't give up.
No,
you
I mean,
you can't LeBron James, Terrell Farley flop.
I just got to look out for my ears. I don't know what gets their ears that way. I got to wear one of those ear protectors.
Well, saw that rubbing.
Saw that
rubbing.
Ears that way.
You're going to have an ugly ear box. So
call it cauliflower ear.
Cauliflower. You only going to get it, but you won't get it back. You got to wrestle like
probably just
years to get cauliflower.
Oh, yeah.
Slam.
One match will be good.
It just don't happen at one time.
Slam Bach out real quick. Probably 30
at least
seconds.
Bach
30 seconds.
At least
He's gonna have to get up to my weight range.
At least Bach didn't tap out though. You tapped out before you started.
Well, because I'm like 190. That's why I got to wrestle some crazy guy that's 190.
No, you don't. We'll put you against Taylor too. He probably did do damage.
Nah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I know. I know. I just wouldn't do it just because I'm too old now.
Whatever.
I can't afford to get hurt. What? You don't think so? Sheesh, Hazelberry says, black shirt. You see a guy wearing next to nothing and just lay down.
That's right. Don't touch me.
Tommy says, I helped my brother enroll at Wesleyan. Wesleyan is a great school. The pricing isn't really what it seems. My brother's a graduate. Almost every student gets a scholarship.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, are you guys paying attention? Nebraska Wesleyan has been here all these years, and everybody gets a scholarship. That's pretty good, huh? You can go somewhere. Do they have to apply for the scholarship? Hizzlebear?
Sure they do.
Tommy? You think this, or they just, okay, I won't even say that. All right, more news. Bach, what else we got?
Well, I wanted to ask Noah a few more questions too, just kind of as I look over this thing. So you guys did play in the 3-3-5, is that correct, at New Mexico?
Yeah. So when I initially transferred in 2023, Danny Gonzalez was the head coach, and he was also the DC as well. And that was his philosophy, was a 3-3-5. Like we played in that when I first got there, and then when he got fired and Bronco Mendenhall came in, we played 4-2-5.
Oh, okay. That's still kind of similar.
Yeah.
Did it make too much of a difference for you on the back end? What they're doing up front?
Nah, not really, because it with the new coaching staff, with Bronco Mendenhall on their staff, they their defense really reminded me of Coach Frost and their defense, Chin Anders, and when they had their defense, it was more quarters and man tools and stuff like that. So I was pretty familiar with it.
Also, what was it like playing under Bronco Mendenhall? That's the coach a lot of people around college football know. He's kind of a rough, if you'll if you put it that way.
Oh yeah, he's definitely everything that you hear about him, for sure, but he also has what do I want to say? He also has like a kind heart as well, and he likes to build relationships. He's really relationship based as well.
And was it Jason Beck that got the job?
Yep, at Utah.
Yeah.
He's at the Utes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Coach Beck went to the Utes, and then Bronco Mendenhall went to Utah State.
Okay. So it's Jason Eck that's taking over. Was he on the staff previously?
He was not.
Oh, okay.
He was at Idaho, I believe.
Did you guys? I mean, that's part of college football, I suppose, these days, especially in New Mexico. But what is that? 3 coaches in 3 years now?
So I had a lot of coaches change. So when I was here, we had Scott Frost, and then we had Mickey Joseph, and then we had Matt Rule, and then I left, had Danny Gonzalez, and then Bronco Mendenhall. So 5.
You had 5 coaches.
Head coaches?
Yep. Yeah. It's been a ride.
Nephew, I'm sorry, bro.
It's been a ride.
It's been a ride.
I'm like, your college football experience has been horrible.
Dude.
Yeah, it's been a ride, but
Yeah.
you just gotta take it for what it is and make the best out of it. Not gonna lie.
I just can't. I can't imagine having 5 coaches in 6 years. I can't imagine it. I can't fathom that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
at first, it was kind of hard to swallow and stuff, but at the same time, I started changing my thought process, and it's a new opportunity each coach. So a new start, fresh slate, each coach. So you can.
That's good and bad.
Yeah. So you can show them your old habits, or you can make new habits, and
but you can go from the guy
to not
to our house.
Yeah.
And then the person that was in our house can go to the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that, because Terrell might not like you like I do.
Right.
It's normally how it happens. Terrell likes that, I don't.
Right.
Or I like this, he don't.
Yeah. At first, me and Bronco, we would butt heads a little bit at first, but then like gradually, as he started to see me play spring ball, fall camp, he see like how dedicated and how like I could hit and stuff like that.
What would the bump heads be over? What?
Just leadership roles.
Yeah.
I wasn't really trying to be a leader. And like I would like when we would do like our form of mat drills and people would mess up, I'd yell at them and cuss and stuff. So I feel like he didn't like.
Let's go.
Now,
yeah, I
you,
feel like
you know a lot of guys that went into the portal. Mm-hmm. You yourself went in the portal.
Yep.
Do you know any guys that probably got lost in that transition and never got out of the portal?
Great question. Or do you even keep up with the fellas once you go? Once you leave?
Not really. The only one I really keep up with is Corey Collier.
Yeah.
He's doing good at FAMU. And then Yant too.
Yeah.
I be trying to I wouldn't say keep tabs. It's just I see from a distance like Instagram when they post stuff.
Who makes the first move in the portal? The coaches or you?
The coaches.
The coaches?
Mm-hmm. They just I think they reach out, show interest, and then based on that, you got to give them transcripts, tape. And then I think after that, they decide if they want to offer you or not.
Sheesh.
But yeah, coming out, I didn't really have too much. I had a whole bunch of HBCUs.
I mean, so how did you decide to go to New Mexico? Was that just the next best thing, or what went through your decision process when, okay, you got these schools, but then New Mexico comes? Was that the only Power 4 that you had?
Nah, it was really T. White. T. White gave it to me.
Oh, he helped you out.
Because he was at ASU with Danny Gonzalez when they were recruiting me in high school at ASU.
Yeah.
And then he literally called me in the office when they told me that they were going to let me go and stuff. But he called me in the office. We talked for a little bit. And then he was just trying to prepare me for the next process. If I do choose to go to New Mexico, he said the resources aren't going to be the same as Nebraska for sure. So it's going to be a bit of an adjustment. And he was not lying.
Right.
But
he prepared you though.
Yeah, he definitely prepared me. So like I give that man my life too, because he also stuck an arm and a leg out for me as well. So
yeah,
and Coach Rule love that man too.
Yeah, I mean, again, when you have coaches that go to bat for you and get you in a different position, you know what I mean? You never want to burn that bridge. That's why you don't want to burn those bridges.
Mm-hmm.
Because some guys, I would imagine, has burnt the bridge to ever come back here again and do anything.
Yeah.
Right. And so you want to make sure that you keep the lines of communication going. No, the business part of things didn't work out, but that don't mean that you got to go to a evil place where you backbiting him, they backbiting you, and then all of a sudden we have no communication. So it's good that you kept that open. That you've always been respectable as far as I'm concerned. Just keep that mentality and keep that hard nose. I'm gonna kick you in the teeth any chance I get mentality. It'll work out in the league for you. You'll see. You probably have a better NFL career than college.
I hope
and you
so.
might
God
just have
willing.
one coach for 4 years.
Yeah, God willing.
You could be like Terrell. Terrell, how many coaches you've had in your between high school, junior college, and college? How many coaches? 3. I can count them. Don't worry about it.
1.
Huh?
1 change.
Your dad?
No.
Who was your head
coach? You said high school.
High school?
Yeah, my high school coach left and we had another guy, and that was it. Same JUCO coaches, same college coaches.
Yeah, I thought your dad was the coach.
That was in Little League.
Oh.
Pop Warner like you.
Can you throw?
Yeah. He's a Pop Warner guy.
Hey, you watch.
Five national titles. My dad got 5 national titles.
I got 6. Hey, you live at back 7.
Yeah,
you watch that.
He's the president.
You watch that Pop Warner stuff, sucker.
Yeah.
Okay, since you missed the Pop Warner, why don't you go at the break, Pop Warner? Boy, I tell you, with friends like you, who needs enemies?
The fastest 2 hours of radio is coming up to an end. 93.7 The Ticket. The fastest 2 hours. We'll be right back.
Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next big opportunity? Constructors is hiring. We're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. We offer competitive wages, great benefits, brand new service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for our shop and multiple field technicians. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at constructorslincoln.com.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats. Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with the child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services is here to help you protect things that are most important to you. Whether it's your home, your family, or your future, Jack Russell has the proven experience to get the job done while developing authentic relationships with you. Give Jack a call today at 402-421-9100. Again, that's 402-421-9100. Or visit one of his 2 locations in Lincoln or Seward and learn how you can excel in the complicated world of insurance. Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services, a trusted and well-respected representative since 1999.
Psst. You know what's better than waking up early to go to the airport? Sleeping in. Lucky for you, the lines at the Lincoln Airport are so short and our service is so fast. You won't need to sacrifice precious beauty sleep to get here hours before your flight. So, go ahead, sleep in. You deserve it, and choose the airport that helps you relax. LNK. Make flying easy.
Advanced Medical Imaging is the largest radiology group in Nebraska, located in Lincoln at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard. At Advanced Medical Imaging, they utilize state-of-the-art technology and blend it together with their compassionate, skilled team to guide you through every step. Whether it's an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray, their precise diagnostics help your doctor deliver the best care plan for you. Choose clarity and comfort in your life by choosing Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard and online at amimaging.com.
Outside is where winter adventure unfolds. On frozen lakes, icy landscapes, and snow-covered slopes, feeling the cold air rush by as you race downhill. The freedom of gliding with ease and the warmth of being together. From epic sled rides to the fun of ice fishing, it's all right here beneath Nebraska skies. Start your winter adventure at yournebraskaparks.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Associations and this station.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. The last few years have been wild, but we've been here for you through all the ups and downs, and we'll be here for you when you need us the most. For all your travels and for your day-to-day driving. With winter conditions causing problems all over town, the last thing anyone needs this year is constant car troubles. Let us help you drive in peace and make sure you drive to work and to winter destinations safe. A1 Automotive, 11th and L Street downtown, always honest answers.
Early break.
All I can still picture is him talking to Bill Murray's son. And that was one of my, I could just see him. Hey, listen, your dad was awesome in stripes, but you need to shuddy. You need to shuddy.
Shut your mouth,
Shuddy.
Mr. Murray.
Yes, your dad was incredible. And what about Bob? Just stop.
I've never heard shuddy before.
Hey, I love
Shuddy. I love Groundhog. I'm going with that now forever. I love
With Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Bush from 6 to 9 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Back with Vershan Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be hard.
Oh, yeah. What'll be hard?
Yeah.
What'll be hard?
I don't know. Whatever you're talking about.
For you to leave me?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I got a bone to pick with you.
What I did to you now?
So,
It's like
I'm just simply saying, man, you were too quiet.
That.
You was too quiet today on the show. Show's over. This is the last segment. It was too quiet. You didn't have no questions for nephew.
Well,
yeah, no questions for nephew.
He had one.
What he asked?
He asked
the transfer
portal.
Oh, that was a pretty good question.
That was he had me stumped. I was like, dang.
Hey, that was a good question. You got another good question for him?
Nah,
I didn't think so. Here, dear Terrell, hi, I'm a huge Nebraska football fan and would love your autograph to add your autograph to my collection. Joe Smith. You think that was Vershan Jackson? It ain't. It's Joe Smith. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Okay, so why is this just laying around? How come I got Joe Smith? You could have easily just gave it right back to Austin, signed the card, and he gave you a return envelope with his address and everything. See, you're not a very good I was looking for a word, Bach. Did you come up with the word?
Role model, huh?
Role model?
Not role model. I'm
Athlete.
a fan of his. Who was he?
A celebrity.
Well,
huh?
you're not a good celebrity.
Yeah.
Guys, he finds a 43 Husker.
Don't bend it. Why would you
A
bend it?
43 Husker car.
Yeah.
You obviously you didn't care. I had it in my pocket. You had no idea.
You're doing the damage right on TV. So look how you hold it.
You had no idea I had it.
Okay. What is you got it off the table over there?
Hey man, finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
Well, I was eating pizza at the time when I opened it.
You left it.
That's not Terrell's card. They sent that to Terrell to send back.
That's what I know.
I know. Me and Bach already noticed that.
And he had no idea where he
Bach,
laid it.
then I opened it right there though. Then I bought.
So
and
then
I left
traveled.
it right there.
When I got it, it was in the back.
So now you're the fan.
Yeah. So now I'm the fan. I get the car. You never know. I could have walked out with the car.
Well,
and then guess who's been mad?
Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Yeah.
Like he'd have been looking at you like a lot of people look at me when they send me these things to my house because I never send them back.
Is his name Joe Smith? You just covered that.
His name is Joe Smith, for real.
Oh, it is Joe Smith.
Here,
Okay.
take care of Joe Smith, would you? Here's a pen. There you go.
No, you don't sign it with a pen. Like
Marker,
that,
whatever, but just take care of Joe
Sorry.
Smith, man. Don't let, we have great fans and they want to have your autograph. I mean, I would imagine did you imagine that? Let me ask you a question. What year were you born?
2000.
You weren't even born when that picture was taken.
Crazy.
You old,
Crazy.
Terrell.
I probably wasn't even a thought.
No, you drip thought.
He said he was 2000 what?
2000 on the dot. 2000.
That was in 1995 or
Yeah.
6.
5.
Yeah, he wasn't even a thought.
Mm-mm.
He wasn't even a thought. Forget about it. Mom, Amy, wasn't a thought. You don't got no older brothers 10 years older than you, do you?
My brother.
By mom, 10 years older.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, well, he
he almost
a distant thought then.
he almost 30.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have been. So my daughter was born in
So he would
93.
be
He was
what?
almost 30. My
Almost
daughter's
30.
32.
So yeah.
He'd have
He
been
was
born in
about 2 years
95.
old.
No, he was 0.
Yeah.
In 95, he would have been 0. Yeah, no. But you know what? They probably thought they were going to have you 10 years down the road. It's like, we're going to have a little MPG. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be a little hard head, a little smart guy. You know what I mean? Fast dude.
Yeah.
You know? Anything else? Wait. Derek in the car asked this question. Noah, are you named after the biblical figure who built the ark? Or do you like the fish?
Nah, I think my mom has a whole explanation on it, but it goes deeper than that. So like in the Samoan alphabet, we don't have H's in our alphabet. So I feel like I don't think the Noah stands for anything, but my middle name definitely stands for something. For sure.
Yeah, you need to find that out.
What, my middle name?
Well, who are you?
You want to know my middle name?
Yeah, what is it?
It's Talati Mano Olefuanga.
Dang! Spell it.
TALATIMANUFOAGA.
Say it one more time.
No, the whole thing?
Yeah.
Talati Mano Olefuanga.
Yeah, you gotta find it. You gotta come back and tell us what that means. That's a good one.
But yeah,
Can you do all of the
Nah. I've always had
You've been watching too much TV, man.
What you talking? When I come football for the Omaha Beach, we had a Samoan dude.
The Haka.
He got us crunk every single game.
Yep.
Going to bathroom with him.
That's more my brother's forte. My
Oh,
brother,
is it?
yeah, my brother was a dancer and stuff, but he
Dude,
played
you
he
never
played
got it.
football and stuff.
Yeah, I
Nah,
thought for 1 second I thought you was getting
No,
something covered.
I got my little
You was getting something done.
I got my
now,
little
though.
tribal. I got my tribal
You
right
got
here.
so you supposed to know how to do it. You better call your cousin.
Nah.
Next time you come here, you
I
gotta
know
call
how
your
to do it.
cousin.
I know how to do it. I just got stage fright.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I just don't like dancing in front of a lot of people.
Vershan will go out there for you.
He's scary.
He'll
Bob.
do it.
I know he would.
Yeah, he ain't scared.
What do
That's
you
a
mean?
confidence ball
Yeah,
right
What do
there.
you mean? Hey,
Yeah.
I breed confidence. Don't
Yeah.
forget that. In everybody, in everything I do.
Don't be ashamed. I know you're not.
John and Cortland says that's a gold-plated middle name. Spell check would be absolutely no bueno. T.I. Who are you guys talking to? Haven't heard it mentioned for a while. Noah Paula Gates? T.I. T.I., I'm going to need you to catch up. If you come to the show at 2:46, the show's over at 3. You missed a lot of the information. We can't go back. I'm sorry. I'm a Nebraska Wesleyan grad. Wesleyan is a private liberal arts school started in the 19th century. NWU was national champions in basketball just a few years ago. Come on, Cap. Give us some love. Shout out to Nebraska Wesleyan University.
Makes
Love
sense.
Nebraska.
They private.
All right, Terrell, what do you got?
Nothing much, man.
Figures.
Nothing much.
Call of Duty?
A little bit.
Okay. Bach.
Yeah, on the block coming up next year with Austin Bach, or well, not Austin Bach, Austin and Strick and Jay.
No Polar Gates. I can't say your middle name neither. Say it one more time.
Talatimano Olefuanga.
Talatimano Olefuanga. Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, listen, man. Thanks, man. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Don't leave it all out there on the field, is what I can tell you. Leave it all there on the field, and I guarantee you somebody's going to say, we need to give that young man a shot because of his work ethic. So, mum's the word, and just give it all you got.
Sir, thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you coming, dog. You know I love you, man.
Love you too,
See,
man.
like I was just telling you, when you came in, what was that, 2017? All y'all came in together?
2019.
Was that 19? It was 18 on the recruiting trip.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, 18 on the recruiting trip. I was like, 6 years went by fast. Huh? 7.
Yep, 7. No, I had 6. Buddha got 7.
18. Oh, you had 6.
Yeah.
Buddha got 7.
Yeah.
All right.
He got an extra year.
93.7 the ticket. We see y'all tomorrow. Roll!
Love is in the air, and so are big savings. It's the Big I Do event at Sartor Heyman Jewelers, South Point Pavilions, April 4th through the 6th. For 3 days only, enjoy 20% off all engagement rings and wedding bands, plus exclusive bridal collections from our top designers. Whether you're saying yes or I do, shop now for the year's best prices and selection. April 4th through 6th, Sartor Heyman Jewelers, South Point Pavilions.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with the child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Outside is where winter adventure unfolds. On frozen lakes, icy landscapes, and snow-covered slopes, feeling the cold air rush by as you race downhill. The freedom of gliding with ease and the warmth of being together. From epic sled rides to the fun of ice fishing, it's all right here beneath Nebraska.